Cheers,
Cheers.
Michelle.
And welcome to our podcast.
I'm Vanessa,
I'm Michelle.
and this is the Gigi Sister Show. And the reason why we're called the Gigi Sisters is because we're both double Garcias. No, our parents are not cousins or brother and sister. They are just both Garcias.
So we're Garcia Garcia by birth.
And we're both Gemini, a May and a June Gemini, but we love each other.
Of course, supposedly. We'll just keep it that way.
So, our show is pretty much just us. It is being created or made because my sister's boyfriend said, pues se la pasan hablando todo el pinche día, just record yourselves. And we're like, yeah, that's a really, really good idea.
He's basically said, par de chismosas, póngase a hacer record y hagan un show and, we're here right now.
So we will be talking about chismes. We won't drop names, but there will be chismes.
Chismes, family trauma, basically a little bit of everything that we can talk about and discuss and, life events, childhood events, anything and anything about what's going on in this life as we speak.
Yep. So today it's a little introduction about us. So, like I said, I'm Vanessa.
And she likes to drink wine. That's
I
why we're
love
drinking wine right now.
I love wine.
Porque es borracha.
It's my thing. Oh, and before we get started, we wanted to say que aquí we listen, juzgamos, and we make fun of everything, okay? But don't take it personal. We're just trying to be
We
ourselves.
just listen, but we're going to judge. That's who we are. We'll listen and we'll judge you. Overall.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But we'll make it fun. It's going to be funny.
Yeah.
So, I am married and I have 3 kids, and I'm soon to be a Gigi, aka
Actually,
a grandma. No,
abuelita. She's gonna be an abuelita.
no.
She's Mexican and she's gonna be an abuelita.
No. My daughter-in-law and my son agreed that the baby can call me Gigi.
Yeah, right. Le vamos a decir a la baby, call her abuelita, para que se enoje más.
Oh, and just an FYI, this is a Spanglish show because we speak both languages. So, I mean, just follow it. It makes sense. Eventually, it will make sense if you don't know Spanish.
You'll understand. You'll pick up of all the slang we talk. So yeah. So let me see. I'm not married. Never been married, but I do have a boyfriend, and I have one daughter, and she's 20 years old.
Nice.
And I was a teen mom when I did have her, so that's part of another discussion, probably a different podcast, but we'll see. And then currently, let me see. I do work, and my career is actually in accounting. So, kind of boring, but I make it fun.
I work too.
No, she doesn't.
I do work. I work, and I'm just, a medical assistant, but it's cool. Love it. And what, people say I don't work because
Se la pasa en la pinche calle de vaga all around the world.
you know what? It's all right though. That's what life is about. I mean, I'm 41 years old and I want to do whatever the hell I want to do. 2 of my kids are adults. Yes, I was a teen mom too. Like Michelle said, we will be talking about that at a later time. But we still made our parents proud because we both are college graduates. Okay.
Yes.
So, but yeah, I love traveling. This is the one thing. I I have an uncle, and or sorry, we have an uncle.
She's a favorite.
No.
Yeah.
That's a later conversation. The whole favorite thing, okay? And one day, I was like hanging out with our uncle, and he's all like, "Hey, do you want to meet me in Italy?" and the only places I had ever been to were just Mexico, you know, and I said, okay. And I took my niece, her daughter, with me. She was 17 at the time. And I'm like, sure, I'll meet you in Italy. We bought the tickets on a whim. It was like a month before. And the reason why I met him there is because he was there for work. And so he's like, just come join me. And being in Italy for a week, we went to Rome and then we had a day trip in Florence, just opened up my eyes that it's not that scary. So that I got hooked. And this was like almost 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So ever since then, my husband and I have been doing more traveling.
Sometimes she leaves him behind because she'd rather travel by herself.
That's not true. That's not true. You know, I can't help it if I have friends and family that just want to hang out with me in other countries, you know? I think that's cool.
They just want you around for you can, be a tour guide. That's the only reason
That's
why they
true.
invite you.
That's true. I did notice that because one of my last trips, I planned the whole thing. It was cool though. I got treated to dinner. I got treated to drinks. You know, loved it. Had so much fun. But yeah. So it's my thing lately, traveling. And then I also my other thing is I love to hike. I got into it around the time I met my husband, and that was like 16, 17 years ago. And I started hiking with one of my best friends. Her name's Natasha. And then me and my husband started hiking, and it's just become a thing. I freaking love it. We do live in Arizona, in the Phoenix metro area. It freaking sucks because it's hot here during the summer. So, no, we are smart people from Arizona, and we do not hike in the summer. Don't come to Arizona and hike during the summer. You will get rescued, but you will have like over $100,000 in rescue bills.
Yes.
Not worth it. And then people do die. Did you hear they just found a guy dead at Camelback Mountain?
No, I did
Yes.
not.
They don't know how long he's been there, but he was visiting from New Mexico, I believe. So
The thing,
sad.
the thing about it is like, if you're gonna hike in Arizona, do your research. Don't just come out of the whim and then be like, oh, I'm gonna go hiking in the middle of July and it's 120 degrees. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
It's
Please.
not worth you getting an emergency bill, getting airlifted by a helicopter off the mountain, and then being fined and telling you, yeah, that you're dumb for doing that. And don't torture your kids. Don't do that to the kids either.
Yeah.
It's always really nice to actually go hiking. Arizona always has very good weather all year round, except in the summer, unless you go to northern Arizona. It's nice. We do have nice scenery. I don't myself. I don't really hike as much. Would I go hiking? I'll go for a walk. Let's just put it that way. I'll go for a walk. If you love to hike, I recommend you going with Vanessa because she likes to run up the mountain. I don't. So I'll wait for you guys down with a glass of wine or some kind of alcoholic beverage. But yeah, not worth it for me. So
Yeah, see? I mean, I always make every activity fun. That's why, peeps
she
want to hang out
considers
with me.
she tells herself that everybody loves her, but it's not true.
It is true. It is true. That's why our brother, oh, we have a brother.
Oh yeah.
We actually have two brothers. We have two younger brothers. But the one that's closer in age to us, he calls me la favorita,
Which is a
the
whole different
favorite.
story. It's a very funny story that happened several years ago, and that would be
So
another conversation
yeah,
to
so
happen.
I stuck to it. I'm la favorita.
That she even got a shirt made que dice La Favorita. So
He shouldn't have started the trend, and I know it gets on his nerves now, but like that's his fault. Um, oh well, Mikey, you shouldn't have said es la favorita. He actually yelled it out. Like that's how excited he was to call me la favorita. But that is a story for another time. It's actually a really, really funny story. You know, sibling rivalry. Uh,
always between both of them, and I am the middle child, so I gotta be in the middle and make sure you know we keep it casual
yeah,
sometimes.
and I'm the oldest. And, it's just so much fun being the oldest because 99.9% of the time, I'm right. Like, and I'm right because Michelle, my sister, she didn't want to do the show. And then when her boyfriend Hasael was like, hey, what do you think about this idea? And then Michelle's like, ay, no le digas, no le digas. She's not going to like it. I was like, I freaking love it. Yes, hell yeah. Okay, we do talk like 5 times a day. We text all day long. And to me, that's normal sister behavior because my mom and her sister do that.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. To me, that's always been normal. Like,
We just talk, and it's not just talking about what we're doing. We're literally talking and gossiping about
babosadas.
pendejadas. Everything that we see on social media is like, hey, miraste el video que te mandé? Hey, did you see that TikTok right now? She's like, did you see what, so and so? We're just gossiping. We like to communicate, como dicen.
And we talk every single day unless we are out of town.
Well, yeah, when we're on vacation, we try to leave each other alone, except at night when we're laying in bed, be like, hey, guess what happened? Guess what I did today? We went over here, we did this. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Because, we're in a different time zone, or we're with family, or we're just ready to go to bed. Because we do travel together, but at the same time, we like doing our own things separately on our own with our partners and, our children and stuff like that. But sometimes we do travel together, even if it's just a 24-hour day, trip to California or to Mexico. We make it happen. We make the best of it. We make appearances when it comes to family events too.
Those are my favorite 24-hour turnaround trips to make family appearances. Like we recently, our aunt turned 75, and she wasn't sure if she was going to go, Michelle. And I said, let's just go. And so when we got there,
everybody questioned us.
Oh, I didn't know you were going to
come. We weren't sure if you were going to show up or not. We're like, we're here. We did the RSVP. We said we were going to be here. They're like, yeah, but you guys don't come around as much, which is true.
No, you don't go around as much. Everybody knows I am down to make a 24-hour appearance. Or even if it's in town, I will make an appearance, even if it's for an hour, even if it's after work. If you ask me to show up, I will always show up. I don't care, feed me. I love food.
She likes to chismes. She's there for the freaking gossip,
Hell
y'all.
yeah. Why do you think I have this chisme book? Like, it's
Ese libro.
My favorite thing to do to everybody I'm really close with, like when I have a juicy piece of gossip, I'll send a text saying chisme alert. And if you're really close to me, you've gotten that text that says chisme alert, and I will wait for your reply. And usually it's like, give it to me, and I have something juicy with receipts. I mean, it's not life-changing chismes, but
it makes a conversation.
It's like, guess who is getting a divorce or something,
or guess who's pregnant, or so and so's baby daddy, whatever it is.
We are very close. The one thing that I like about the type of relationship we have as siblings, and this is including Mikey too, which is our brother.
He'll eventually be on here on the show.
Yes, we plan to have guest stars like our brother, our children, our significant others,
our parents. Well,
hopefully
my mom will say yes, and then my dad.
I think your dad is 100% down.
Pero va a decir, ay, con ustedes y sus pendejadas. That's what he's gonna say, but he's gonna be part of it.
Yeah. Oh, and then I like to use the phrase tu papá, tu mamá, your
tu hermano,
brother.
tu tía. So that's how we speak. We even say it in English. I'm like, your brother, your mother. Yeah. So yeah, don't think that we're talking in the third person or something like that. That's just the way we speak. And
I know when I first started dating Alejandro's my husband. That's his last name, so I just call him by Alejandro. He's all like, what do you mean your dad? And I said, huh? He goes, why did you just tell your sister, hey, I spoke to your dad? Don't you guys have the same dad? And I was like, oh, that's how we talk. He goes, that's weird. And I was like, I don't know. That's we've always talked like that. And then like even like our cousins, like their siblings, they'll be like, oh yeah, tu mama. They'll talk the same way. So I'm like, I don't know. That's just the way
we speak.
Mm-hmm.
And then
So,
to make it clear, we do have the same mom and the same dad. It's just she's dark and I'm white. So
oh
let's
yeah,
get that out of the way.
yeah.
But to this point, I always question my mom if who's my real dad because I am so white. But
No, but your dad is light skinned
he
because
is.
he's just really tan because
He works outside.
he works outside. And but you look like
I
my
look like
dad's
my yeah.
sisters.
I
Yeah,
look like
she
my tias. They're all light
yeah.
skinned. But it's just the thing that sometimes I say, ay, so de lechero, ama. Nomás dime quién es mi padre.
Yeah.
Nomás dime. But she's like, no seas pendeja. You're from your dad. So yeah. So growing up, Vanessa was dark. Till this point, she's still dark, and I'm still white.
No, I was dark, dark. Like, oh, I wish we had the picture of we're at that birthday party.
I
Like
have it on my phone.
all you can see, I'm smiling at that birthday party. And I think we had just gotten back from San Felipe.
She
All
was
you can
dark.
see is my teeth from smiling because I was so tanned. But it's such a funny picture.
It is.
So we'll try to insert it. If we're trying to figure out this whole editing thing, so we'll try to insert
Don't
it
come for us. Don't judge us, okay?
for the video. But for anybody listening to us, just imagine a little girl. I was like what 9, 10,
Yeah.
and we're like standing around a table singing happy birthday to
To
our
a cousin.
cousin, and in
Todos son morenos menos yo, and you'll see the picture. I'm like the whitest, brightest little kid there with black hair. You'll be like, oh, okay, you
and
don't belong there.
I was just super tan at that moment.
That picture looks like she's like orange brown color because it's like from the what 90s.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah. We're both pretty. We're millennials. That's what you call us, right? That's our
yeah.
generation, millennials.
Hmm.
So yeah, millennials, man, we've been through a lot of stuff as millennials. We went through 9/11, Bill Clinton not keeping it in his pants,
You know it.
Iraq,
Yeah.
Afghanistan, first black president, woohoo, go Obama.
And then what we're dealing with now.
Ugh, that's that's for later conversations.
Vanessa likes politics. I'm just like,
I would
whatever.
consider myself a politic junkie. And I became a politic junkie when Al Gore and George Bush were running against each other. I can't even remember that year. I think I was a senior in high school. And that's because of Al Gore, I got into the whole climate change. And then when Bush won and the 9/11 happened and the Iraq war started, Afghanistan, the Iraq war, I was like, oh, like I was totally against that whole thing. And ever since then, I just love learning about it. I wish I would have gotten my degree in political science, but I didn't. I got it in freaking biology. Me sirve. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know how the ATP in the Krebs cycle work, pero it comes to no use unless I'm talking to somebody about science. Oh, and but sometimes I do feel smart, especially when I like have to tutor my kid about science. I
Which
do feel
kid? You
smart.
got three.
Well, my little one. My two other kids are adults, but my little one, I still get to teach him some cool stuff about science. And then I have two young niece and nephew, but yeah.
Yeah, and then, well, my degree is business accounting. Well, I have two degrees. I have a bachelor's in business accounting, and I have a master's in accounting as well, with an emphasis on finance. So, yes, I get to sometimes lecture people about taxes, and tax season is around the corner. And to this point, some people have not filed their taxes, but they have until October to do it if you haven't done so already. Um,
We did today. I know we're not proud of it.
let's not talk about Vanessa's taxes because she waits to the last minute, but don't be her. But there's plenty of people that wait to the last minute, especially when it's business taxes. I work in a small business. We handle accounting for multiple clients, but man, if you start in a business, always remember to do your accounting portion. Because if you don't, you will mess everything up. And if you're looking for an accountant, I am not your person because I don't like cleaning up books. But I will guide you where to go.
Oh, so you're like You so you'll be okay with like taking emails? Like let's say our listeners, if we ever get listeners, have a question, they can always email us and you'll try to answer their email?
I'll try. If I don't know the answer, I will do the research, but I can refer you to someone that can, you know, guide you and help you out if you have a like a big business tax question and stuff like that. Because there's a lot of changes in 2025. There's a lot of tax changes being made, so you also got to be careful, but also be smart about it if you're gonna make some kind of business decisions. And if you don't know, you can always ask Chat. What is it? Chat GPT. There you go.
Girl, I don't know. I don't have that shit on my phone.
But you can also use Google. If I don't know have the answer for you right then and there, you better believe that I am gonna Google the answer. Like I Google all these symptoms when there's something wrong with me.
And the only useful advice I can give you is on how to book your travel flights for cheap.
Oh yes, that is
Uh,
one thing that she can. Both of us can actually plan a trip in less than 30 minutes. We'll get you flights. We can find a location. Depends where you want to go. You know, we sometimes we travel from the border town Mexicali into other parts of Mexico because it's cheaper than flying from here than Phoenix. Um, yeah, we just travel on a budget. So, because
and
we're cheap like that.
but I also give useless advice. You know, your boyfriend did say, I know the most random facts ever. And I took that as a compliment. I mean, I do know the most random facts ever, and I freaking love it. I love celebrity gossip, uh, especially what's
Yeah,
going
work
on.
she gets called what is it? Is it TMC? Yeah.
TMZ from the 623. We have a friend. Oh, that's the one thing I wanted to say before I started talking about Mikey. The one thing me, Michelle, and Mikey have in common is we share friends.
Yeah.
And we've been sharing friends,
Since we were probably
teenagers.
yeah, we have we have a small circle of friends and all those friends have been part of our lives since like 10 plus years.
Oh, yeah. Oh, more than that.
Yeah.
And so, yes, we do have a friend, and he used to call me TMZ from the
Which one?
623. Perales.
Oh, para. Oh, yeah.
And so it's a little nickname that's stuck around. I think it's funny. My husband, he'll still call me that. He thinks he's hilarious, but he'll like weaponize it. So that's why I don't think it's hilarious. But yeah, that's basically some fun facts about us.
I know we're all over the place. We will literally talk about one thing for a couple of minutes and then we'll jump to another. But we can always circle back if you guys have questions and we can get into more details about it as well.
And as this podcast progresses, we're gonna have valid topics. Like we do want to talk about current events, and I wanted to put out there that I feel like we should make this a safe space for women.
Yes.
Like I am all about women, like women's rights. Kind of like a sisterhood, like that. I tell people I am a girl's girl. I've always been a girl's girl. You can ask my daughter, ask my niece, ask anybody that knows me. I am a girl's girl. I support anything women. So that's my goal for this show is anything women positive. Like whatever we want to talk about, it's it's a safe space. It's a safe space for women. We will have men on here.
We'll bring our our partners and whoever wants to be part of our show, we'll bring them on and they can discuss it. We'll bring our the youngest little one of the family, which is Vincent Chintito. He's 11, but he's a little
he's you know what? He is a character.
okay, for the since he was little because he's still young. He has traveled the world more than us adult children that we have. So he acts like he's a very young adult. He will talk about his experience of going to vineyards. He'll talk about his favorite drink. That's a funny story right there. But yeah, we our family is full of different characters. They're all different. They all have their stories, and one they eventually will be on the show and they'll talk about themselves. So
So I really do hope that you guys come for the next one. The next one, it will be more structured in the sense that we will have a topic, but today it was all about introducing
And who
ourselves
we
to
are as
you.
a yeah, who we are as an individual and stuff like little things here and there. But you guys can always send us a message and ask us questions, and we can talk about it on the next show.
Yeah. What is our the names of our social media? So we have IG,
We
uh,
have
TikTok,
and
and
YouTube.
YouTube, and then you can email us. And our email address. What's our email address, Michelle?
Um, I put it at ggsistersshow@gmail.com.
And this is going to be a hobby for us. So this is just going to be a hobby to spend time together. You know, have
More
a glass
than,
of wine, have a cocktail with us.
or if you guys want to show us or send us recipes of what kind of drink you want us to try out, better believe that we'll do it.
Yep.
Also, I love to cook, so I'm always hosting dinners at my house. That includes like my siblings coming over with their children. So my house is a place to be when it comes to cooking, and I love to cook a little bit of everything. Like one day I decided to say, I'm gonna make paella, and guess what? Never done it, never ate it before, never done it, so I cooked it. I give it like a 7 out of 10. It wasn't that bad.
I love paella. It's like, for me, I love it. Okay, and I love seafood paella. I know a lot of people would rather eat chicken, and I think there's other kinds of paella. And I've had chicken and seafood, and by far the seafood one was my favorite. I just feel like when you made it, maybe because a lo mejor te desesperaste
No, it
and you
wasn't
took too
that.
long.
It wasn't that. I think because I ordered the pan from Amazon. I think it's because the stove, the what is it called? Donde lo calientas. That thing wasn't big enough for the big old pan because the pan was actually pretty big. So I think next time I do it, I'm gonna probably do it outside, um, in a bigger iron type of thing. I don't know what it's called. Just for para que caliente todo el comal, because I don't think it was
It was
like
still good.
it was.
I
I
liked
don't think it
it.
was heating up correctly to me, my opinion.
I thought it was good. I mean, but like, was it Spain quality
No,
paella? Not yet, but you'll get there. You'll get there.
I get there. I always, I try to make my recipes better. If I try the first time, I'll make it, but I always change things up. I and I, don't ever ask me for a recipe because I can never tell you cuánta sal, cuánto ajo, cuánta agua. No, I don't do that. I don't measure. I'm Mexican. Yo nada más tanteo poquito aquí, poquito allá, try it a little bit and go.
And the thing is, too, if you guys have a chisme, okay, if you guys have a chisme, please, please, please share it with us. You will remain anonymous. We wouldn't mind uh, sharing your weird, funny stories with our audience. I mean, we're all here to share, especially our traumas. Like, I can't wait till we get to those part of our show because
I think
we
that's the next episode where we will
we
talk about childhood trauma.
because I have turned the traumas I've experienced into laughter. Like I mean, I'm 41 years old. All I can do at this point is laugh, right?
We
Why
learn.
hold on to it? Why hold on to it and dwell on it? But yeah, so next time, yeah,
We'll talk about it. Well, the thing about it is like back in the day when we were younger, we didn't know how to deal with it, but now as adults we do know. And then just to let you guys know, sometimes you'll see my dog walking in and out. Her name is Delta, so she'll
uh,
make an appearance.
I'm hoping my dogs will make an appearance too. But like, I have two female dogs and they're lesbian lovers, and one of them wants to get with Delta, but her girlfriend won't let her. So we have
Come here, Delta.
it's like
Come here.
a
Come
it's
here,
like
girl.
a love triangle type of thing, and I can't wait to introduce it.
Say hi to the camera. Be nice. So she likes people. She likes to be pet. She's a full German Shepherd.
Well, I think this is the end
Yeah.
for now. And please watch us on our next show. And thank you for joining us.
Thank you. My freaking couch.
I'll wash it. I'll wash it. Cheers.
Whatever. Bye.
Cheers. Bye.